Hey there, all you Habs fans, and welcome to Talking Habs with Rick. So in this video, I'll be reviewing the game tonight between the Colorado Avalanche and the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal. So let's get at it. It was a good pace to start the game. Both teams got out of the gates with some good jump. The game was just fast. I found the whole game fast. Maybe near the end, I'll explain later anyway. Okay, so at one point, Jost walks in on Price in the slot, takes a nice shot, it was a nice save by Price, set the pace for, I guess, for both teams. Although, I mean, both teams had good chances, there was good goaltending, it was a good game. It was mostly back and forth for the first 6 minutes, and neither team with any sustained pressure, but back and forth play. Habs get a penalty to Agostino for tripping. I forgot to write down the time. Now, the Avs have a great penalty, power play, so fingers crossed. Habs Chaput forces a penalty. After they kill off the penalty, a little bit later, Habs Chaput forces a penalty to Comfer for interference. It's 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. So I'm wrong, they didn't kill the penalty. Penalty was, I think, 30 seconds in or something. Chaput forces Comfer into an interference penalty. It's 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. Then the Habs get a power play. I'm scared. First power play, so I don't know how it's going to come out. There was no sustained pressure on the power play. Same old, same old. Didn't look any better, so here we go again. Mostly uneventful first half of the period, but the pace is still good and fast. Armia hits the post at 11 minutes in. There's a penalty to Rantanen at 11:22 for slashing. A good shot by Weber and a toe save by Varlamov. That's pretty much about it to that point. Then Domi and Tatar, good chance, and it's a much better power play at this point. Even with no goal, it was a better power play. So the fast pace continues. It's been a good period overall. Exciting, back and forth, good chances, but not a lot of shots. Good pace and jump by both teams. Neither team outplaying the other. The Domi line had a good period, especially near the end of the period. They had a couple of good chances, and I expect more of the same in the second, because both teams seem to be on a good pace. They both have. They've got good jump. It's even play back and forth, so I'm expecting the same thing in the second. Shots on goal, Montreal 10, Colorado 8. Power plays 0 for 2 Montreal, 0 for 1 Colorado. Second period. Second period starts like the first. A fast-paced, back-and-forth game. I wish there was more to report here, but let me explain. I can't get... how do I put it? The games are televised in Canada here on two networks. Sportsnet, which is Rogers, owns the rights for everything. They get the weekend games. They get weekday games, but they get, for the Habs and the regional games, they get all the weekend games. TSN doesn't. I've got TSN. I get the weekday games, so no problem. But on the weekend, unless City TV here has it, I don't get it. And mostly they play Toronto games, So I got to do it by the radio, which isn't my favorite, but it gets the job done. So excuse me for that. Okay. Let's see now. Where was I? Yeah, so both teams were playing quite evenly and tight in the second. Habs D a little better tonight. They were playing a little bit tighter, a little bit better. So let's hope they can keep that up. Maybe this is the beginning of them starting to play better going into the push for the playoffs. Agostino was robbed on a good setup by Ben, 11 minutes in. There's few whistles, no penalties, and it's a very fast pace. There's a big scramble in front of Varlamov at 13 minutes. Deneau with a couple of chances and Drouin with a nice one too. Then there's penalties too. There's three at one time, three different players. Riley and Deslauriers for Montreal get cross-checking penalties, and Cole for Colorado gets a roughing penalty. and all three at 13:08. The fast pace continues. Very exciting hockey. No sustained pressure at any particular point by anybody, but it's back and forth, back and forth. So that, anyways, that's how it ends, with a nice fast pace. Still no score. So it was a fast period, not too many whistles, some really exciting back and forth play, and good work by Price and Varlamov, both of them. And we're still scoreless. Shots on goal, Montreal 8, Colorado 13. Power plays, Montreal had none. Colorado 0 for 1. Into the third. Same fast pace opens the third. Back and forth. Good exciting play. There's a penalty at 3:35 to Cole for tripping. The Habs going to get a goal here. Habs pouring it on this power play. Weber hits the post. Great speed by Domi on the rush to feed Gallagher. It was really close. Another good power play, but still no goal. Habs penalty to Weber for hooking at 6:48. Not a good time for a penalty against a potent Avs power play. Lehkonen hits the post short-handed, so maybe it's not so good, the power play for the Avs. And lo and behold, a shorty by Montreal at 8:21 by Kulak, his second from Deneau. And I think from Deneau. Might have been from Riley. No, not that one. It was a beautiful goal from what I can tell. Can they hold this lead now? Because we're in the third. It's 1-0. Let's hope. Habs are energized by that goal. They get sustained pressure in the Avs zone. And lo and behold, another goal. 10:39 in. Kokoniemi, finally. He's come so close, hit so many posts. It's about time. Kokoniemi is 5th from Drouin Riley. He needed that one for sure. He's been working really hard and coming close. The Avs kind of sag at this point. They're deflated. Let's hope it stays that way. Habs keeping the pressure up. 6.5 minutes left. Penalty to Montreal. 13:32 to Kulak for holding. There goes the shutout, right? Nope. The Habs, they kill it off. And again, fast pace. I think actually the pace slowed down a little bit, although the Habs were still going good. But you could see that Colorado was affected by that goal. Or by the 2 goals? Yeah, there were 2 goals. So Varlamov's pulled with 2 minutes to go. And at 18:44, Ben from I don't know if it was behind the net or right at the goal line, Canadiens' goal line, an empty netter from, I guess, a short pass from Deneau, because he was right at the goal line. So it was a great period by the Habs, that one was. It was a really good period. And a really good game overall and all around by the Habs. Colorado, first 2 periods, they kept right up with it. But in the third period, a little bit in, when the first goal came, they just sagged. And they had a couple of chances after that, but they never really were really in the game and had no sustained pressure at all in the third. Okay, so let's take a look at the stats for the game. So after this game, Colorado is 20-17-8. Montreal goes up to 24-17-5. First period, no scoring. Same in the second. Third period at 8:21, Kulak is second, a shorty from Deneau. 10:39, Kokoniemi his 5th from Drouin Riley. At 18:44, Ben his 4th into the empty net from Deneau. The Habs had 10, 8, and 13 shots for a total of 31. The Avs had 8, 13, 7 shots for a total of 28. Price stopped 31 of 31, and Varlamov stopped 25 of 27, 28th being an empty netter. The Avs went 0 for 4 on the power play, and the Habs went 0 for 3 on the power play. And I think that's it for the stats. So next game is Monday. The Habs are visiting the Bruins. Should be a good game at 7:30 Eastern Standard. And I'll be doing my normal pregame and postgame. So there you have it. please like and subscribe and ring the bell if you don't mind. If you ring the bell, you will get notified of every time I make a video and release it. So let me know how you liked the new lines. I liked it. I thought it showed promise anyway. So I imagine they'll stay intact for, I guess, till they do bad. I don't know, but I imagine they'll stay intact for a bit. So let me know in the comment section below how you like that. And thank you once again for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching. And I'll see you next time, right here on Talking Habs with Rick. Thanks. Bye-bye.